was really close. If Tomato were in position, he could have spun and they could have gone for the kill. I don't think he had mana for refraction. Probably wouldn't have until
suddenly a tri-lane mid. This hate on cancel. Poor fella. He is going to go down. And the first blood will go to Tomato. Nice movement there by Fluff. Jubei kind of showing himself and then almost...
I think he loses his lanes more often than he should. Yeah. Oh, man. Bottom lane. There is...
Oh, Swindle's getting bullied here. Mike wants to have a piece of this action, but in comes the IO, and it turns out Mike is going to die.
See,
baited in.
This way they play around the Leshrac. They're supporting him rather than... They know. What are they going to do now? Do they have any tome on IO? Are they both going to TP home and relocate? What is going to happen? Because they can't get all the heroes down here right now.
Well, they're going to hit the creeps for now. That appears to be the call. Moo with the bracer also complete. IO is very close
on
to
bottom.
level 6. And meanwhile, the bubble gets dropped. Omni-Slash coming out during this time. Swindle's down, and the rest of Freedom on the chase. And meanwhile, they move into the pit. The relocate's there. 3 heroes coming in. BSJ has been caught out, but he pops that ultimate, tries to stay alive, has the extra HP regen. He snatches the Aegis. The Radiant get the kill. The Aegis immediately blown, but now the Ravage. Beautifully placed by X-Mike. Unfortunately, 2 of those heroes get relocated back to safety. Cancel TP's out and away. He will get lifted. Looks like he might be the prize here. Refraction has worn off, so 1 Anchor Smash will finish the trick, but that's all they get. They commit the Ravage. They do not stop the Ursa from snatching the Aegis, but they do get the Roshan kill. And then compLexity, the rest of the heroes, they get away.
BSJ made a really good play there by committing for the Rosh, because it's very difficult to last hit when you have like 20 stacks of Fury Swipes on there. Even with Meld, like if you miss Meld, then you're...
Oh, man.
LMAO.
The LMAO comes out.
More committed right there, but now they lost control of their jungle. They lost their T2 tower, and this is really bad. Terrorblade has been able to use Metamorphosis and get something every single time, and this Chronosphere has been stolen.
Looks like they want to make a move on the bottom lane. Moo getting caught out here, trying to turn the fight around as the IO's already fallen down. Does manage to get off the Sunder, and now the Chrono gets dropped on top of the corpse of IX Mike, marking the spot where compLexity lay victorious. Has to use the ulti to get away, and cancel just starting to really get aggressive now. Blinking after the refraction, drops the trap. They move on in, looking for the bash on Tomato. They get one. Do they get another? They don't need it. compLexity slam down the jug.
Yeah, this jug is way too poor. 50 minutes in, his items are non-existent. He has a Blade of Alacrity on the chicken, and that is pretty much it.
Oh, Swindle, there you go. Nails the stun on Jubei, and Jubei down, just getting burst by the support Leshrac. Things really looking better and better for compLexity as time goes on. Now about a 14,000 gold lead, about a 7k experience advantage. They're split pushing with the TA. They're farming all the lanes. They're now breaking high ground. They have the 3 highest heroes in terms of net worth. This is looking pretty bleak for Freedom in game number 1, to be honest. And now Mike, he's going to try to put a cherry on top by just TPing into the Chronosphere and the Lesh stun. That one also being nailed. They'll find the tower too.
And he didn't even have Ravage when he TP'd in. He had 5 seconds left on cooldown. So that was... This is a disaster.
It's not looking great here as Moo moves in and tries to finish off that tombstone. Will bring it down relatively quickly. And now turns on to Tomato, who also is just going to melt. Blown up. They chase forward, looking for Jubei as well. He's going to go back towards the well. Tries for the decay. Doesn't matter. Chunked down by Moo. The offlane Terrorblade City at 10.5k net worth. I think that's where it was, that like 600.
That was 2-0. He hadn't died, but he also hadn't farmed at all. And BSJ was also trying to farm, but he's kind of the only one that's farming out because Tidehunter is doing the Ancients.
This is a bold maneuver. Swindles gets off the mech and is going to lift through the Omni-Slash and the Ravage. They even committed there. They do get the secondary kill as Justin stuck around for a while. Gets focused down. Fluff, good steal on the splitter.
Armor. And Moo pops the smoke.
Well, they are going to move in here. Justin just looking for that big Chrono. Jubei caught out of position. Down goes the zombie again, and now they move on to the high ground, straight forward. Moo going to focus that tomb down. It falls, and just have no fear at this point. They'll bring down the next melee rack. Still Freedom not even attempting a real defense. They get the 2 heroes stun. They don't have an Omni for 5 seconds, and that means they're going to lose this Rax, even if they can somehow take the fight, and that's not going to happen. Justin with the Chrono onto IX Mike will get that kill. Bubble gets stolen. No mana to use it as the Arcane Boots can drop it now. But Tomato's already dead. The Chrono's really good from Fluff. Although it does catch Mike out, but doesn't really matter. Mike's still in trouble. Chunked down by cancel. Make it 3. Buyback on the Ursa. Going to be 4 soon. That watermelon about to get chopped up and finished off. He will retreat back to the well, but Jubei right back into the meat grinder. Chased by Moo. Slowed down by the reflection, and
Good
Jubei
game.
calls it a complete spanking here in game number 1.
Yeah, a little bit of switching of roles by compLexity. That was the, I think, most interesting to me thing to me this game. I think Justin.